Right, I'm here to do my full vlog. Yesterday I come back and I did a really quick post, and I didn't have a lot of time before people started turning up because you might have seen yesterday my wife was slightly excited and arranged a big party for me, which went very well. I was up fine this morning, no major headaches or anything like that, and I even had breakfast. So back to yesterday, and it was mad day to start with. I woke up quite nervy, and probably more so than I thought I was going to be, because I'd been told that if I failed yesterday, my next chance of getting in with these would have been August. So I just felt this massive amount of pressure on me to get through and wanna basically. So what happened in the morning when I left here nervy, turned up bang on 8 o'clock to start my lessons, and he was there, and he just says, right, he says, let's chuck a reverse in, get you uncoupling and coupling, and then we'll get you on the road, do about half an hour, have a little breather, and then we'll get you to the test centre in good time and things like that. Bearing in mind I had the guy with us as well. So that morning he was standing on the forecourt, my instructor, talking to my previous instructor who got me through my class 2, and they were both there, which was really nice, and I put in the perfect reverse. Literally everything was bang on, and I was chuffed about that, and I just was in it. I was like, just like on my class 2, I turned up on when it needed to be, and what I did, and I uncoupled, no problem, real good pace, good time. And I even heard the lad who's training with me say to the instructor, he's like, God, he must have took a rapid speed this morning. That's the quickest I've seen him moving around, but I was just in the zone, you know. And then I backed it on, everything perfect, then took it out on the road, and my probably 35-40 minute drive was sweet. So Steve basically said, just do that again in an hour and you'll be fine. So turned up at the test centre, lined up, ready, got my mark for my reversing, and just waited for the examiner to come out. And when he turned up, he's really holding his back. He looked in agony, and I was like, oh hello. So he's like, come over to me, so to speak, and that came over. And fortunately for me, it was the same guy who I had got my mod 4 with on the Tuesday, who gives 100%, and also who was there, who passed me for my class 2. So I was comfortable straight away. He was like, hello, are you alright? And I went, I am now, I've seen you, like just trying to, keep it calm and that. And he was spot on. He was saying his back was aching, he's got to get an operation on it, so I was cracking on about that. And I said, anything I can do to help you with setting up codes? And I was, no, like, get in your lorry, I'm going to do it. So I come to me reversing, and like, I was like, oh shit, here we go. So I pushed it forward, got the perfect line ready, and then got it set up, reversing back, lovely, come back, and I come back a bit too soon. So I was almost in line with the cone, and I probably would have hit it. So I corrected it. So I come back out again, and then it disappears from you. And I thought, have I gone enough yet? I'll give it another half a second, and then straightened it up. And the cone was literally like that close to my back wheel on the side. So I'm quite confident in my reversing straight. So I just went with that line, and I got it around, and then played with it a little bit to get it level, and put it in and stopped it perfectly where it should be stopped. Got out, had a look, all good, okay, I'd like to move it forward please to 10 yards to do the uncoupling. So I did that, uncoupled it, did all my proper checks, did everything, didn't forget a thing. And then I was told to go and couple it up, so I coupled it up, sat in the lorry while he was moving stuff about, and I managed to sneaky text in, text home, because cutting a hot tin roof back here yesterday, so it says reverse and sorted, done. Unbeknown to me, this was going on back home.
I'm really hoping that Paddy remembered the brakes, the legs, the airlines, the clip and the kingpin. Hope you remembered all them things. I am so nervous. I hate waiting. I've cleaned the kitchen, I've cleaned the bar, I've cleaned the skirting boards. I'm going to go shopping now to kill some more time. Oh. Patty Cake is travelling at 10 mile an hour on Two-Bull Lonning. I should hurry up and head towards Sandy Lane. Hurry up, man! It's 11:45 and this is the longest hour ever. And what's making it worse is watching every move on the tracker. Paddy is at the West Road at the moment and he's been on the road for 20 minutes. Hurry home! We're sick of waiting! Away, man!
I didn't expect anything like I did when I got home. Like, I got my two nice new bar stools, so two lovely. I'll show you. Like, just normal, but great. And I've just been up to like a reclaimed shop there, a second-hand shop, and just picked another lush one up for buying the bar, like very similar. So anyway, I went out on my test, managed to get everything else out of the way, and it was time to drive. And he'd got us to turn right outside the test centre, so I knew exactly where I was heading straight away, and then it was right at the lights at the top where you've got to split the junction. We're on my first class 2 when I had to do that. I got a minus straight away because some so-and-so got up the side of us. Well, I made sure there was no chance of that happening today, and I got around, and then it was up the back of Newcastle Airport and independent driving to Newcastle city centre via the A1 south. So got through all that, got through some like little tight spots going around the town and that, but my instructor, you know, he's got it nailed down. He knew exactly where to take us and things, and everywhere I went I was aware of certain dodgy roundabouts, square bloody roundabouts, sticky out curbs and all that jazz. I was like, what? And I was absolutely there. And it come to the hill start, so he's pulled in, and like, right, okay, when you're ready, pull away. And just as I was coming off the clutch, smoke bellowing out the side of the cab, outside, coming out of the air duct, air vent. I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know, but it was bellowing out like it was on fire, and we both were like, oh my god, like, what's going on? So I quickly turned the engine off, took the key out, and he went, I think we both better evacuate the vehicle from this side. This is the examiner. So what else, what else can go wrong here? Like, but anyway, got out, and the smoke was gushing out, and eventually it went 5 minutes, I'd say. It felt like 5 hours, and then after that we were debating what to do, basically. The smoke had gone away. I'd lifted the hood and looked underneath, and there was nothing. We're both looking, pretending we knew, but we didn't. And eventually the smoke went. I said, look, exam apart, I said, what I would do now, seeing there's nothing going on, there's no smoke, there's no smell, nothing, and the temperature's spot on the gauges and things like that, I would just start it up and see what happens. He was like, yeah, I agree, let's go for it then. So both got back in the lorry, and I resumed my hill start, switched the engine on, let it go for a minute, nothing, no problem. right? So like back test mode. So it gave us something to talk about as well, which was more relaxing, and it was fine. The hill start, no problem, got away, and then he took us around some more right iffy bits around Gosforth and that, and the double roundabout at Gosforth. The local people will know exactly which ones I mean. Got through all that, and then I got the left turn after the double roundabout at Gosforth, which means I knew I was on the home front, and it was like, oh god, here we go. Just don't cock it up. I kind of had a feeling that so far I'd passed, but I still had a long way to go. Got under just a really tight narrow bridge, got through that, no problem. Luckily there was nothing coming the other way, though I knew what I would have to do if it did, but I just thought I could do without any dramas, just gives a straight run home. And sure enough, I did get a straight run home, dual carriage, and then a left turn along another dual carriage, and then a left turn again, up to the test centre, and then I had to wait an age to get into the test centre. And eventually a cyclist, believe it or not, on the other side stopped all the traffic. Maybe he knew I was on my test or something, and he literally stopped the traffic himself, and I've been there forever. Pulled in, didn't do my little check, so I got the minor for that. He told us where I got the minor, it was coming in. It could have been costly, but fortunately it wasn't. And then he went, you know, I'm pleased to tell you you've passed. And then, however, we went through what I'd failed on. So, well, not what I failed on. My eight marks I got against us. 2 for moving off safely. 1 signalling use of mirrors. So it was a signalling one that he ticked there. 1 signal when necessary. Use of speed, I did go over 40 for about 5-10 seconds, maybe more. I knew where I was doing it as well. I was trying to ease off without him sort of like thingying, but he clocked it. So progress, undue hesitation. I know exactly where that was, the Blue House roundabout. They've marred down there like bats out of hell. And I was not going to take risks. Guy the day before had failed for pulling out. I wasn't going to pull out. I'd rather get an undue hesitation, because that just means you're being safe. And that was it really. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gears 7. And one of me reversing. When I was doing me reversing, when I was correcting it, I should have done a left check where I didn't. Yeah, you get that little bit of safety in your head, don't you, that you're in an environment where there's nothing going to come up here and there, and I just missed that. So anyway, I got 8 minors, and off he tottled. Give the thumbs up to my instructor and the guy who I was driving with. His test was today. And sadly he failed. I phoned the office today and asked them how he got on, you know, because I liked the guy, but I kind of knew, unfortunately, I knew what was going to happen. Like, no, sure enough, the office were like, oh, hi Steve, and all that lot. And I just phoned up just to see how Dennis got on today, and so, sadly he failed. And right. Anyway, so sad, but kind of knew that was coming. So then I phoned home, and then this happened, because it's me phoning home, and Wallace has got the camera rolling in the background.
Talk to me. You done it! Get in! Yay! Oh my god, we feel sick. We've watched it on the tracker all the way round. Honestly, I'm gonna be sick.
Well done!
You little smarty pants. What was the feedback? You got it! I knew you
got
would! I
it,
knew
you
you
got
would! Mum and Dad moving on hot pins, waiting for you. We've like paced the floor, there's no living room carpet left. Wahoo! Woohoo! Oh, we've tracked you the whole way around, man. We've 3 of us sitting around the phone staring at him. Oh, he's on Grandstand Road. Oh, he's in 2 Bolt Lane.
I said I'd be with him every step of the way. I didn't mean every literally.
You were. I'm bloody sure.
Great.
Oh, what's there?
Relax now.
Oh God, you could do without that. Smoke bellowing out. So when we seen him stop for a little bit,
Oh,
had to
I
get out and
stopped,
check the
aye.
wagon.
Yeah. Hey, good. Hey,
I
great.
can stop feeling sick for you now.
We can relax now.
Ah, yay! Get the cat! You walked in! Right, okay. Are you driving anymore? Or are you letting the boss drive? Yeah. Awesome. So you're heading straight back to Kingston Park now? Okay, sounds good. Yay! Look forward to seeing you. Love you more. Bye.
Good. So, do you want?
Yay! Blow the balloons up.
And then obviously when I got home, I seen the banners and the balloons all over the front of the house, tied all over the car. It was mint. So excited, like buzzing, proper buzzing. And I come home and Karen and my mother and father-in-law were here waiting for us, and that was really cool.
It's a celebration.
He's here. I'll just sit.
Coming in here.
Yeah.
I'll just sit here.
Oh, can I get it?
Alright, take your time. Take your time. You to know what I went on the last 2 counts of horrible.
Yeah, we know every single thing because we watched you.
When I got there, I thought, only person I can take this off is this way here.
Yeah.
I hit that bloody roundabout in the forehead, and that one that side, I pushed it.
Great, dude. Alright, good. Great.
Oh man, the time has gone so slow.
Hey, Christ. It doesn't take after the wind, mate. These two, Christ.
Dad's sick of it.
Piercing, like.
Bacon Sony.
So that's it. Most amazing feeling ever, and also the fact that I got the call that I wanted. Put it this way, I've just been down to the council and handed in my notice effective immediately. Handed over the keys to the facilities that I've been looking after. Really sad but good. And I am away Monday. So I'm going to be buddied up with my pal. He's going to be sitting observing. I'm going to do the full 4-day shift. The only thing he's going to help me with is the reversing and the paperwork. So I'm going to do the whole lot as if he isn't there. And he's going to give me some training on getting into the bays, because unbelievably, when you learn to drive an articulated lorry and you pay £1,500 for it, they do not teach you how to reverse into a bay. So there's money to be made there, guys. Somebody out there wants to get a day reversing school for an articulated lorry, full day, 1-on-1, not 2. You'll make some money, man. Anyway, and then after that, I'm on my own. I'm going to be running. I don't know if it's down south yet or what, but the plan is 4 days away, and then that's me, lone wolf again, how I like it. So thrilled to bits, dead excited, already nervous, of course. Hope I sort the sleeping thing out, which I'm sure I will now. I know I've got to do it from start to finish, and hopefully my first 4 days will be good. I will keep you updated big time, and I appreciate everybody's comments and help and suggestions over these last 7 days, because they have been very much appreciated. I've thoroughly enjoyed my time doing the training. I love doing the vlogging. I love reading the comments. I'm going to continue doing this. It's not just this to me is the start of my journey now. I intend to be around for quite some time. I can't wait to see Foxy's big shout about it this time. Like, I'm sure he says he was going to do it in his Speedos, was it? Maybe not. So I'm waiting with anticipation on that shout out, because he's been here from the start with us as well, and there's some other guys there that have come up trumps as well, and you all know who you are, and I really appreciate it. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I am sober. I did go to bed quite early last night, and I took a cup of tea, believe it or not, but I am officially a class 1 HGV trucker. End of. No one can take that away but myself. I'm having a yogi. I'm doing another look. One more look. Boom. Doing right.